Hey guys, Brendon and Nikayla from Dynamic Nutrition. Just a quick sort of recap on the comp and how everything went. Yeah, it was a hectic Saturday. Crazy busy, up real early, 6 o'clock. Started getting some more food in. Had Nikayla all tanned up by about 7:15 for the makeup lady to come round.
Hair and makeup done.
Just sort of got that out of the way, then kept sort of smashing the meals back, and got down to the show in sort of good time. And I was up first, and yeah, it was so 6 or 7 guys in my lineup.
Hard competition too.
A couple of dudes from India, a couple of international dudes. The current 2016 Mr. WFF overall, Mr. New Zealand. So that was it was kind of a little bit of a, not a worry, but like the competition was like it's where it was at, so super high level. Went out there, sort of did my thing, and the first sort of call out I was in the middle, and that all went well, and then they sort of pushed us back, and then they called us out again, and they called me out on the side, and it kind of threw me, so I sort of thought, shit, what have I done here? Like
It tends to reflect in placings when they do that, so they normally have the first place in the middle, and then second and third opposite sides, and then fourth and fifth opposite sides as well.
Yeah, and so obviously when I was posing and that type of thing, I could hear Dean and Nikayla and saying that you've got it, especially from the back and that type of thing. So when we sort of got pushed back and called back out, and they popped me down the side, I sort of didn't know what was sort of going on, and
It's like for everybody watching too.
yeah, it kind of just got in my head, and it was hard because we went off, and then we had to come back on for our routines, and I kind of was just thinking about fuck, all right, just keep your shit together, go out there, pose hard, put a big smile on, keep that sort of keep that confidence, and just represent and just be sort of proud of your achievement. And when they sort of pushed us all back again after the pose down and that type of thing, and called us out, called out that second place, and I was like, wow, I didn't really know where it was going, and then I got that call, and it was an amazing feeling. So all that hard work.
One for everyone that hasn't figured that out already.
Yeah, so all that hard work came to fruition, and so the president of the NABA WFF obviously asked me if I wanted to take the pro card, and I sort of respectively declined. Just for me personally at this stage, there's still a few more things that I want to do as an amateur. So I'd like to officially win an overall, New Zealand title, and then potentially go to the WFF universe as an amateur and win my class there. So future goals and that type of thing. So
And they respected it too. They understood where it came from. So
So that's kind of how it went for me. Big Dino, he killed it out there, and
it was real good.
It was so hard because he was just like popping everywhere, like his muscle belly is just so full and so muscular and vascular, and in our opinion, and we got a lot of feedback too from people, and it was really tight, but we kind of had him in first, and especially from the back shots, we'll get some back shots, some photos up at a later stage, and it was a guy from Aussie that had been, he's an overall champion in Aussie, and
competing for a long time,
and he's quite a big name, and he's impressive.
Yeah.
But we just kind of thought,
top to bottom, the way Dean had it everywhere. He's got massive wheels, and everyone knows that, but in terms of his structure, up the top as well, he's just
a bit more complete, and more muscle, bodybuilding.
Yeah.
More muscle there, and
proportion real well.
Yeah. So that was a little bit disappointing. He took it well. because that's what happens with bodybuilding. Sometimes, obviously, it's
very opinion.
Yeah, it's a subjective sport, and everyone kind of looks at things differently. So, it kind of the cards sort of fall where they may, and
he's got another show coming up in 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks time. So he's getting some food into him over the next few days, buttoning off for training and cardio a little bit, and then we're going to stomp the foot back down and just bring him in so tight. I'm just going to do everything that we can just to make him just freakier again. And he's going to get that overall title. I'm not going to leave without it. So that's exciting. That's what we've got to look forward to when we come back. So pumped for that too. Yeah, we've got some other clients that are competing. And Girly Girl here smashed her class to pieces. Cleaned it up.
I was lucky we had a bit of a break in between because obviously with 3 of us competing, it was touch and go for a little bit. As soon as Brendon came off stage, Dean was straight on, so it was quite a mission. But once that happened, we had a bit of time in between, and because I'd already tanned up at the hotel, we were pretty sweet. So that was good. I was real nervous before going on stage with the class lineup. I had about 6 people in there. There was also a chick in there who got second place, who was in the overalls from the last show I did, so that was playing in my mind a little bit. The whole Lena thing, which we actually did real well on this time. Ended up winning my class, and then got off with the pro card. I ended up accepting it, mainly because I wanted to compete in that pro lineup. I wanted to see how I stacked up with them. One chick, the one who was in it, she's real big. She's got a lot of thick, dense muscle on her, and I kind of compare a little bit to that because I've just got quite big, thick muscle myself. So I wanted to see how I kind of look, see if I was going to look and like I was meant to be there, basically. Went back on for the overall, which is probably about like half an hour later or something. And I felt so good up there. Like I wasn't expecting to leave and win with that one because she's been competing for a long time, and obviously it's only my second show too. But I felt real confident up there. Had heaps of fun. Looks pretty good up there too.
It definitely didn't look out of place, and in a few shots there was actually kind of just presentation and just femininity within the figure as well. That's where it kind of gets lost a little bit. Like you'll see some photos of the other girl as well, and amazing physique, but just
incredibly,
but just not
thick muscle.
And hard for a female to aspire to because it's just really thick. It's almost masculine, we appreciate it because it's what we love and it's hard work and we know what goes into it. But
it's the difference between. Like you've got your classes obviously, and it's the difference between figure, which is what I do, and proper bodybuilding, like physique. So it's borderline, but
big thick delts and arms and big back and that type of thing. But
crazy freaky, awesome.
Crazy
awesome to stand next to. But so it definitely wasn't disheartening. I mean, second place in a pro lineup was, it was good. So now we're in Bali.
Yeah, we're in Bali, just chilling in the pool at the moment. And
went and had a train this morning.
Yeah, we went and trained this morning. How's that, eh? Wake up, have breakfast, and just, it's the difference of just being able to get some food in over the last couple of days, just amping for training. Went in there and moved some heavy tin. Different facility, somewhere different to train. So one of the local gyms, Hammerhead Gym, and it was sick. It was fat pack full of people, heaps of people just ripping into their training, and the whole family went down. So
that was cool. That was probably one of the coolest things to me, was looking around and my mum and stepdad were training, and my sister's
little
training,
sister
and everyone's training real hard and got their own little thing going on. It's what we say to our clients, where it's cool to us when we see that we're helping a client, but it is actually the whole family that it affects.
It's just
it's the change in the dynamic of what it can do,
and it's that health and fitness. It's that ripple effect, throwing that stone in the water, where it kind of affects those around you in a positive way, and yeah, it's just cool to see everyone in there sort of enjoying it too, you know, having a good time and training hard and just looking after themselves. And yeah, it's been a great start to some time away and eating lots and just you know, you can still, that's the thing, like you can still, we're still going to stay in good shape. We're going to eat heaps of food, but we're going to train when we've got lots of energy, you know, we're going to rest when we need the rest, and just, yeah, look after ourselves and give the body a bit of time to sort of recuperate. And then
it's going back to the basics, the things that we really enjoy, like why we do it. When it got to those last couple of weeks, the training was hard. We didn't really want to be doing it, you know, all the cardio and everything else. But now that it's done, we both got up this morning, it was like, yeah, we've just eaten, we could probably go and train now. And we got the enjoyment back for it. It's the fun things. It was like, what are we going to do today? Well, we haven't really got a set thing of what we had to do in the gym. And we could do whatever we wanted, you know? So we went and I ended up setting another kind of my personal best on declines, and, you know, like, it's just good to have that fun part back.
yeah, it's awesome. So
It's the lifestyle part of it, eh?
yeah, definitely, and that's what we'll be continuing on with when we get back, you know. Obviously competing is something that we love to do, and we just love it that, you know, we put in the work. And it's like anything, if you put the work in and you just be super consistent, then you'll just get better and the results will come, and, you know, like, you can really sort of get something back from it. So it'll be back into that sort of whole enjoying food, enjoying training,
Enjoying clean food too.
yeah,
you
and
know?
we're going to have heaps more energy and stuff for our clients, and you know, just get back into learning and doing all that sort of stuff again that we love. And so exciting times. Yeah, we'll keep catching up with you guys and sort of keep you updated with what's happening. And yeah, if you want to check us out, jump on the website, dynamicnutrition.co.nz, Facebook, Instagram, follow us on our private profiles, and keep up to date. And yeah,
we'll put a compilation up of videos too, either when we get back or at some point when we're free, of the
Show
shots
day.
on the show day, from
Yeah.
us on stage, so you can kind of see how it all works for people that didn't get to see it.
cool. Sweet.
Awesome.
We'll catch you soon. Cheers.
See ya.